This is Beautiful People Tampa Bay, sponsored by Advent Health.
Welcome back in this morning's Beautiful People. You've likely heard the phrase, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? But is it worth 1,000 acres?
There's a local conservation photographer proving that in his latest exhibit. Jenny Dean has more.
Carlton Ward Jr. is hoping to show the world that Florida is so much more than just beaches and sunshine. Carlton is a National Geographic photographer helping preserve some of the most beautiful parts of our state, most recently by telling the story of the path of the panther.
It's an amazing comeback story. There were fewer than 20 in the 1970s and 80s, and there are nearly 200 today. But without the conservation of the Florida Wildlife Corridor, there's no hope for recovery, because we need to have 3 or 4 times as many panthers to have a genetically viable population.
Carlton Ward Jr. was on assignment in 2006 when he began his mission to help create a wildlife corridor in Florida by using pictures to tell the story of how our land is truly connected and why it needs to stay that way.
That's the state park, the National Wildlife Refuge, the cattle ranch, the timber farm. It's that connected green space. And the panther, there's no better character to invite us into that story and to show us, literally by their movements and their needs, what we need to do to save wild Florida.
And little by little, the photos are working, helping to protect and preserve nearly 10 million acres of wild Florida.
People are going to want to protect what they love, and they're not going to love what they can't see.
And it's hard not to be inspired by these beautiful animals that people rarely see in the wild.
She's the hero of the story. She's the hero of the Path of the Panther film, and this real emblem of hope for the recovery of her species and for the Florida Wildlife Corridor.
In fact, just getting enough photos for this exhibit took years of hard work and special cameras set up in strategic places.
It's a professional camera in a waterproof box with strobe lights and an infrared trigger where you set it up on a trail to help the panther walk through and take its own picture.
Carlton's exhibit is more than just panthers. It's the people, the places, the projects, all coming together to tell a much bigger story about the land that gives us life.
As a conservation photographer, I want to show the beauty and the hope, and I want to show the reality and the concern, so we can understand the story and understand what steps we can take to make it better.
So incredible.
Yeah,
it really is a magical exhibit to walk through because the panther is so beautiful.
I know, those really close-up photos of the eyes too, all the details.
And it is, the exhibit is right now at the Florida Museum of Photographic Arts. That's in Ybor City. And they also, by the way, have a book and a film out, and I've got all the links to all of that on our website at this story. But you know, you were asking me how they got those pictures.
Yeah,
it's
I thought he's a little too close for comfort. Yeah.
Yeah, all those automatic cameras they have, and just years and years of going through footage till you find that magical picture.
Treasure, yeah, incredible. Beautiful book as well.
Yeah, great story.